Hello, Fluffy here, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Sorry for the week hiatus, but we've had internet problems here, so now that they are fixed, I can get back to recording and making my videos. So, today we are going to be doing a champion showcase on Harima. I figured I'd do one now while she is still 3-star, or while she still has just a 3-star blessing, because she is the next one I will be purchasing, which will be the 4-star soul once she appears in the shop again. So, just a couple things to note. She still has her PvE masteries on. I will change them over eventually, but I've already reset her masteries once because I screwed up when applying the masteries the first time, so I need to wait till I have the gems. And I've just changed her blessing from Soul Reap to Heaven Cast because the team I usually run her in, there's at least 3 buffs minimum, plus the 1 buff she gets from her stone skin, so Heaven Cast will be pretty good. Now, I have her running in Instinct, 4-piece stone skin, 1-piece Slayer. Now the accessories, stone skin ring, defense with HP Ascension with the defense percent roll, crit damage Slayer amulet with crit damage Ascension with a bit of accuracy and defense, stone skin banner, defense with defense Ascension with a double speed roll. I need to glyph that a bit higher, but like a lot of other people, I'm running dangerously low on speed glyphs. The stone skin gauntlet, crit damage with crit damage Ascension, double crit rate roll, 1 speed roll with a bit of accuracy. The only thing that would make this perfect is if this HP percent was defense percent, but it's good that it's HP percent because it's another form of survivability, so I will take that. Oh, just a quick little divert. I recently got another damn good gauntlet. Again, this flat defense, if that was a percent, that would be perfect. But this is another good glove that will go on someone once I do another regear. Now, the last piece of stone skin is the shield. Defense with defense Ascension, double crit rate, essentially a double HP percent and a crit damage roll with a bit of speed. The weapon, defense Ascension with a double crit rate and a single speed roll with some crit damage. Shield, the helmet, defense Ascension, and I can still level these 2 up, but I'm holding off because I've got some missions coming up that require ascending. So, and the helmet got a double crit damage roll, 1 defense percent roll, a bit of accuracy and crit rate. Chest, defense percent with defense percent Ascension, single crit damage roll, double speed roll. Boots, I want to get these to 6-star eventually, but speed with speed, that basically makes up for the lack of 6-star, but then I'd want 6-star speed boots with a full speed ascensions, but you have to take what you can get at this point. So crit rate, defense percent, that attack percent rolled into defense percent, that would have been good. So Her overall stats 5.9 thousand defense, which once the weapon and shield and the banner are fully ascended, that'll be over 6,000. 232 speed, which a couple glyphs can easily get that higher. 286 crit damage. I could get it over 300 if I chose to put this relic on her. Adds 26% damage as of now, but I will not do that because, well, I don't have to. I might do it afterwards, just to, towards the end of the video, just to give you a bit more of a sort of difference, just to see how much 26% does. Now the team, this will mainly be an arena showcase. Now the team I usually run her in is this one. And I've just named it Block Buff Strip, because, well, Sifi puts up the block buffs, the block debuffs, and Ugo strips, and then they strip their life, or then these two strip their health bars, so. And for auto, I've got the AR set up. Ugo does his Ugo's Fury, or Ugo's Fury. Sifi does her Whirlwind Romance. I've got Harima opening up with her Purgative Punishment, followed up with Celestial Ore. She only needs to do the Celestial Ore if I choose to face the tougher teams. And I've got Trunda opening up with her Forge Rhythm. Just ignore Trunda's stats. This isn't the Trunda showcase. Now we'll just do this one on auto. I might purposely slow Trunda down for this one, just so I can give, yeah, let me just go into here. How much speed's on this? Yeah, that should be enough. And we'll take that off as well. 214, more than slow enough. Cool. Just quickly do that way Harima goes before Trunda. Now let's take this off auto. And so yeah, I always open up with Sifi's A2 to get those buffs on, and strip the buffs in case, because they usually have buffs on. Now Harima with Heaven Cast instead of Soul Reap, she gets a bit stronger because of the buffs. Now I've got her in Stone Skin and Instinct, which means she's always got one buff to start with. Then Sifi puts up 3 buffs, which is a total of 4. But obviously, you didn't need me to say that, but yeah. Averaging, that was between 29 and 40,000 per hit. Now, this is why I team Trunda up with Harima. Because if Harima doesn't one-shot, which most of the time she doesn't, unless you have insane stats, I have Trunda here to help follow up, but I could, most of the teams I face, I could do this with just Harima, but if I'm facing a team with a lot of, like, if it was a team like Partheon, Mithrala, UDK, and Alva, that sort of team would stall out my Harima because just lack of brute force damage. So that's why that's why I put Harima with another damage dealer. But Harima is still a fearsome champion. RNG is not on us, is not on my side. Jesus, that decreased defense did a lot to weaken Harima. You can't win them all. RNG has a lot to play in. Now, let's go in again and see if RNG is on my side this time. Because if I don't get the strip like that, then I won't get the decreased defense placed on Harima. Hit at that time. Put the buffs up. The RNG, not on my side. But then this whole game is RNG. One shot Kaima. That's why you shouldn't underestimate Madame Saris, because she can be pretty annoying to deal with. I look at Harima as a mixed champion. What I mean by mixed champion is she's not just pure damage, she's mostly damage with a bit of support. Because she doesn't have the brute force to just one-shot anyone she goes up against. But she does have enough damage that you could run her as a lone, or as the only damage dealer. But when you're going up against the more stall teams, like the one I pointed out before with like you have your UDK, your Alva, your Partheon, Mithrala, those kinds of teams, especially if the Alva's quick enough, she keeps up the healing, Partheon keeps up the reviving, Mithrala keeps up the cleansing, the shield, and the strengthen, and it just becomes very stalling. That's why I always run Harima with another damage dealer, just for that extra help when it comes to the stall type teams. See what it gets rid of the UDK. Now, in this instance, Tronda's here just to get rid of the leftovers. Now let's try to find a stronger team. Oh, this type of team here. Over 10 million player power. This should be good. Let's give this one a try. So this type of team, I've got this team built as a go second team, but it's a quick go second team, if that makes sense. Because I've got the damage dealers are quick, my supports are quick, but my Sifi isn't the quickest champion on my account. That would be my Arbiter. So this team does really well because I've got it built as a fast go second, which a lot of the time is pretty good. Now there's always counters to everything, and there's multiple ways you can counter a team like mine. It just so happens that one of the counters is right here. One of the counters, because I've got Stone Skin on Harima and Uko, is you just blast the hell out of me with bombs. And that AI is set up terribly wrong. If I don't... I can win this if I can one-shot that team with Harima. If I can one-shot this team, I've still won. See, this is where you need to set your AI up properly. I was lucky enough to have Uko there that I revived Trunda. But one of the counters to a team like mine is bombs if you go first. If you don't go first, CF puts up the block debuffs, you're screwed. The other way is champions that hit through Stone Skin. You can hit through the Stone Skin. It doesn't matter if I've got a reviver with Stone Skin on, you're guaranteed to hit through it. You're not relying on a buff strip 50-50 chance. But a lot of the time I choose to go up against teams that don't really have a buff strip ability. Like, we'll try to go up against this team. Oh, it's only 5 million player power. So, yeah. Harima in Instinct and Stone Skin is a pretty mean combination. Well, damage set and Stone Skin. Pretty dangerous combination. I should have... Oh no, let's have a look in here. Let's just quickly purchase something from the market. Let's claim that. Oh, back in here. Oh, seriously? What the hell? I just claimed you. Fuck. Spazzing out for. Yeah, so if you can go first and nuke me with bombs, or you hit through Stone Skin, or if you get lucky with some buff strips, then yeah, there's always counters to everything. You just have to find it. Now this would be a team. This first one would be a team I would never go up against. I hate going up against Marichka. You have Marichka with a reviver, and if the revive gets off, then yeah, that arbiter's probably quicker than me. Let's have a go at this team. Harima's passive is what makes her so good. This passive here, the negating the ignore defense effect by 50%, it does a lot. And the fact that demon spawn champions can't inflict critical hits, so you can use her to face like a Hefrak team. Actually, I'll A1. Okay, he's actually pretty strong. That Orchard this weak hit. I was trying to trigger his passive. Wait, what? Harima didn't trigger his passive before, so why didn't Trunda? I'm confused. Usually when you deal a critical hit to Siegfried, it triggers his passive. That's what I was trying to do. Let's go up against this team. Now, try to strip some buffs. Yep. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Love to see that. I didn't say you could revive. Sit back down. I'll come back to that one. Okay. I will end this video going up against some stupidly... Oh, hold on. Let's just have a look to see how strong... 11 million. He's already got... Marius, nice. 15, almost 16 million. 23 million. Okay. Rafa will be last. Let's go incognito first. Normally I'd stay away from a team comp like this, but... Good. Harima's stone skin didn't get stripped as well. There goes Mary. It's just blasting through Harima's stone skin. This is the tougher level that... This is a good comp. Because if Amans doesn't strip all the stone skin, Marius will. Then when after Marius goes, Thor absolutely blasts. And if Thor doesn't kill them all, then Marius, when you get back around to Marius' turn, he will end it all. If you've got your team tuned right, then yeah, you'll be very hard to beat. See? Stripped Harima's stone skin. It's just sometimes the sheep and strip from Amans, it seems like it strips the stone skin every time. Like 9 times out of 10. Well, if I didn't beat those two, then this team probably won't beat this one. But hell, I said I was going to verse those 3. We're going to verse them. And yep, of course. And it seems like Madame Ceres strips stone skin 90% of the time. Not 50-50. But I just suppose that's my luck. And we will finish this off by taking Harima into Dragon. Actually, we'll go into normal since that's what everyone's still doing. Go 23. Take them out. Oh, obviously have to bring... Where is she? There she is. And we'll bring Sifu in for the increased defense. Nope. There you go. We'll do the A2 first. We'll slow it down. 54 to 80 on that one. Cycle around and do the A3. I saw these two, 150 something and 130 something, I think. So yeah, she can definitely be good for PvE as well. Like Hydra, put her in there. I'll bring up the Hell Hades website in a minute. A1 was 71,000. So she can definitely smack, even in PvE. So switch over. Oops, one sec. Switch over to this. We'll go up. So Hell Hades website, her ratings 4.5, or overall she has a 4.5 star rating. 4.5 in Clan Boss, which I'm assuming that's because of the A2. 4 star in Hydra, 5 in Amius, 4 Doom Tower. All normal dungeons, Spider, Finite Dragon, Ice Golem, all 4. Magma Dragon and Eternal Dragon are both 4. Faction Wars, she's awesome. A1 3.3 multiplier with a strong damage rating. Her A2 godlike damage rating, and her A3 a strong damage rating. These are some PvE masteries that you could do. Some Nuka PvP masteries. 1 to 4 star blessing is Heaven Cast is the recommended. I chose to change it from Soul Reap to Heaven Cast because of the arena team that I run Harima on. If you're going PvE more, you can go Crushing Rend at 5 and 6 star, but if you're arena, then because Polymorph is still busted, you could choose Polymorph for 5 and 6. Well, I'd personally 1 to 5 star PvP go Heaven Cast or Soul Reap, then 6 star go Polymorph. And yeah, so that is that. So Harima is an absolute beast, but I always run her with a second damage dealer because her A2 doesn't have the brute force that like a He-Man's A2 does, or a Little Miss Annie's A3 does, or a Dirindil's A3, or yeah. She doesn't quite have the brute force to run her as an individual damage dealer unless you have a high amount of control. If you have the control, then yes, you can run her as an individual damage dealer. And I'm sure if you get her stats high enough, you can run her as an individual damage dealer, but even with stats like these, I find it that if you're going up against teams of your level or higher, then you have to, even with these stats, you have to run her with a second damage dealer. So yeah, I will get these masteries changed to PvP masteries eventually. I want to find a good relic for her. And yeah, once the missions come around, I'll get these fully ascended. But yeah, the missions for that coming up, I think it's Marius ones. Yeah, there's some ascension missions coming up. Oh, and I have to do that while I'm at it, so yeah. Speaking of missions, I'm at this annoying one. Defeat 1000 champions in Tag Arena offense. It's going to be... Anyway, I won't draw it out any longer. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one.